Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing. I see there's some people on, so trying to enable a chat. Oh, I can see it. I need to sign in, apparently. Confirm. So nobody can see the screen. Fuck. Voice massages my ears. uh, you get double sound coming through. Oh, okay, maybe the microphone sound is enabled as well. Source settings. Does that fix the sound? Oh yeah, maybe you've got both open at the same time. Right. One by one, we'll get through every problem. So if sound quality is worse now. Okay, let me. Okay, appears we're good on the sound. So now we just got to get a screen to appear. Oh. Does that screen come up? Bit of an echo. I think it might be. So you can see my face. Right. Cheers for the beard. Compliment. Sound like you're in a cupboard. Ah, it's a new microphone as well. I think the level might be too high on the sound. Sound. We've dropped that level down slightly. Anybody's having sound issues. Twitch is working good too. Nice one. I think I can get Twitch chat as well. Bloody technology, eh? Felt embarrassed to phone my mate who's like 11-year-old kid, streams games, get taught by a child how to set things up. Right, let me see if I can share a screen now. That's the next software I'm using is Prism Live Studio. So you set up all your feeds, so that's running the YouTube and the Twitch at the same time. Can do Instagram Live and Facebook as well, so maybe one day I'll do that, but I don't really want to focus on Instagram, to be honest, because I only want to deal with serious traders, and you know my thoughts on Instagram. So right, so I reckon that's sharing my screen. Can we see the screen now, the chart? Beautiful. Can't see the chart on Twitch. Can you see it now? Yeah. Awesome. So I said I'd do EURUSD and US 500 at the weekend, so let me get a blank chart, and if anybody wants me to, I'll go through it. I think it stays on YouTube anyway, so if anybody wants to watch it back, then you're welcome to view at any time. And if it doesn't save on YouTube, then I'll just do it again and upload it into Telegram. So I know I was thinking about this morning, like the way people say they tell me about they've got a level, and I know that a lot of people, when they learn to trade, they go back through the market and they look for key levels, and they'll circle or square, points where the market has been reacted to, and then they'll try and sort of do a line of best fit around that sort of level, like something like that, actually. Yeah, something like that. That sort of thing. And you can convince yourself that they work. And just being brutally honest, they don't long term. They don't work. All it does is encourage people to have more analysis on their charts, and then more leading to more trades, which is generally what you don't want. I know it sounds wrong to say that, but you only want a low number of high quality trades, basically. So the way I'm doing levels is only looking at the recent price action. So I'm putting a level there. I'm putting a level there. There was one there. So the last time price comes to that level, I want to see. So I also need to, I can't discount the wicks as well. So the level is going to be that wide. So that's it, to be honest, for the weekly. I'm not going back in time. I'll go back in time if we come lower and I need to find where the market might stop next. So here, recent price action was there, so that's where I'm putting the level. There, I can't discount this wick here. So this is the level, but this is the recent price action, so I can't discount that. And that'll do, because there's no point in going any further. Because on a weekly chart, and we, probably could be years away from these levels. So instantly you can see there's a sell there. It really is that simple. I guarantee you could, as long as the EMA stays in that level, you could just set an order there and forget about it. So a fib, I'm not going to bother going to the highest points of the chart because they work well enough with recent price action, and this is a big enough move. So 38 there, 23, 23, 23, and believe it or not, a lot of people say that they don't bother with 23 fib because they don't think it's strong enough. Bear in mind, these people have been trading for like a few months. How do they know what's strong and what's not? It's a confluence to me. A 23 is just as strong as a 61. And I don't trade single confluences, so my 23 is always going to be backed up by a strong level if I'm going to trade. So you've got to use it. Same as a 50-day EMA, the 50 EMA. Just look at it. And people don't use it because they feel like it's not strong enough, and it doesn't. It's just bullshit because it's amazing. Once it broke, it retested. So to be honest, that's probably it for the weekly for me there. I'll put a trend line. I'm not a massive trend line trader, but like I said, if prices come in, if people are looking for somewhere to take profit, then the trend line's got to be considered, especially on a high time frame. So I'll just go on the daily and we'll do the same again. Basically, put some levels in. So you can keep your weekly levels gold and maybe try putting the daily levels as silver. So look, we're seeing a bit of an area now on EURUSD. We got a strong move in. Is there any point in going any further than this? I don't think so, because we've already got our backup if price breaks through that area. So it's probably a bit big. But if we get a strong move into there, then it's worth it. But if we get consolidation nearby, then forget about that and maybe just go for this one. It's all about. It's always really difficult for me to be in a service that sets pendings and has a fixed approach because I can't. It's not how I trade. It's all situational. So it's it depends what's going on in the market, how I feel about a level, and instinct as well. I said the other day, when you're in the zone, so to speak, you really is something you have to pay attention to. If you win all your trades and you're trading really well, you have to go with your instinct. So it's not here. I would go for the level, by the way. If the fib and the trend line might be on the level if price gets there, but the level is always my priority to enter from. So, but then I have to consider the wicks as well. So it's probably is the fib that's the entry. So it's still quite a tight 25-30 pips. So I would look to get short at the start of that zone because of the level. And then something I've discussed a couple of times is that if I feel like this is a big reversal now on dollar. What if you've missed it? So a lot of people they miss, so they're trying to buy all the way down here, and then they get shafted all the way down, and then the market's reversed now, and then because most traders are like counter trend traders by nature, because you use a fib and you wait for the price to come to an area, so they get smashed on the way down, and then now they're trying to buy, and then now they're trying to sell, probably all the way up. So the only time that I would look to go in the lower time frames is to get information to get into a buy. So you probably could drop down to the 4 hour. Check the fib. Now that broke the 61 here, but the amount of times it come back and the fib levels are still working, I'm still using the fib. Again, 61. Fib levels working. You let the fib tell you if it works or not. That decision's out of your hands. So, what's that beeping? Oh, economic calendar. The US data coming through. So, you're gonna look, you've got a level that a level here. EMA comes in. So just look for the levels that have confluences lining up with them. If you're going to be a levels trader, which I strongly recommend you are. Looks like we got a bit of movement in the market now. So that's the only time I drop down a time frame is when I've missed a move and I want to get back in. So the 38 looks like the strongest. Let's get in there. If price does come back down here, but then there's always a chance of the 23 working, so you could try both. If your aim is to get into a bigger move, then there's no harm in trying that, even if you take a loss on it and then trying that again, because your position should be so small because you want to try and aim for a big move. So that's the only time that I will try and drop down the time frames to jump on a move which I feel has already started without me. And that's that. A quick look at EURUSD. A quick look at US 500, because I'm only going to mark up levels where price may stop. that sort of zone. See, that was a good place. Just goes to show, you know, the levels do slow down price. Break retest there. So even US 500 it does work well with levels. So got some areas marked up. If price does start getting a move on, then I'd expect it to slow down at these sort of areas. So if you're on the wrong side of a trade and this is getting, you know, fairly close to a level, you can just have a bit of confidence in letting it have some breathing space. But, that's it, I think. I've go into more detail now. I pick a level. Yeah, I'm getting a website built and I'm gonna have some educational material on there. So it's something I'm gonna do a lot of work on, because they are the basic foundations of being a good trader, because they're the reference points for the market. I think so. That'll do it. That's it. I've just covered what I wanted to do, and I think we're good enough to do some more streaming at some point. I don't know how to get that off. I've lost my chat. Right, cheers for jumping on, guys. Really appreciate that. YouTube seems to be the more popular one, but the reason I'm doing it with Twitch as well is just because, you know, might pick up some more strays who want to learn something. So nice one. Cheers for that, guys. I'm just gonna go and watch a bit of football, I think. Enjoy the rest of your day. I know the market's moved quite a bit on that US data, so I'll do a run through of the charts as well and drop that in the Telegram. Oh yeah, I just wanted to see if I could put a link on here that might work. Just gonna have a quick play. Web link. URL. Just get my Telegram. I haven't got a clue how to do a link. I need to film my mate's child again. Just wanted to put a link floating on the screen if somebody wanted to join the Telegram, just to make it easy. Not sure if I can even do that. Feel like my granddad now. I'll have a play around. Right, cheers for that, lads. Closing it there.